Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, we got a video today from the Modern King.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about.
I actually really like this clip. I think this is one of the better clips on the internet, especially thanks to the woman that pushes back.
How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
Shout outs to her. Shout outs to her. Because even us men don't even realize that it's manipulation, right? Because we just think, oh, she wants us to feel something, to do something because we love her or whatever. It's no, she's trying to manipulate her husband into doing something that he did not agree with so she can get her rocks off.
Ooh.
We're not going to play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make.
Shame. Shame.
My next point to make.
Like, we should not be celebrating people that cheat, men or women.
Is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him.
It's going to be a devastation for him. Like what? Him knowing that you're getting railed by a man other than him? Do women think men are just all cucks or something?
I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing. You did. Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility.
Oh, this is the full clip. We don't usually get the full clip.
I'm going to tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety or anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with
and there's not just spiritual, there's also bacterial and viral
somebody else
exchange
that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with. You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you, the best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
She destroyed a 15-year marriage, then had the nerve to ask a question. Like, how can I convince my husband to let me keep the side?
That's how you know society is just off its rocker. When women are asking things like this in public and not getting shamed by the group other than the woman that was, shaming her.
Dude, the only thing the husband needs to keep is his peace by getting rid of his cheating and lying wife.
Most men are below average in looks. Most men are ugly.
I agree.
How many girl best friends can a guy have?
Like while in a relationship? They should have none.
Why is that?
That's a huge red flag.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What if I just want to, keep him in my back pocket in case,
Yeah, exactly.
Insurance.
That's exactly why it's a red flag.
A big reason that couples fight is that women think being selfish is not doing things for other people, and men think being selfish is expecting other people to do things. Which, in case you didn't notice, is the exact opposite. Like, I have friends who have helped me through bad as I clung to their chest and begged them to deliver me from the evil spider demon at the bottom of hell, for whom I would drive miles and miles and miles to help out of a sticky situation, loan
Agreed.
them the money, whatever they need.
I can tell you now, best friend George. My brother broke down on the freeway, and I went to go help him out, and my tow, I have AAA, but my AAA wasn't fully updated yet. And so I didn't have the 100-mile tow, I only had the 10-mile tow, and he was a little bit off from 10 miles. So I was like, ah, crap, do I want to spend extra money or what? You know what I did? I called George, and it was like 10 o'clock in the evening. You know what the motherfucker did? He showed up, used his AAA, helped my brother get towed home. Like, those are the men in your life. Those are the people in your life you sacrifice for. You sacrifice for.
I'd probably die for him, really. But I'm not going to get him something for his birthday. Women will hear that and they'll be like, you're a bad friend. I'm like, you don't understand what I would do for him if he asked. But he doesn't ask anything. I'm not doing it for Craig. But if he wanted me to, I'd kill someone for him. Like, and women, on the other hand, will have like silent expectations that they'll want done for them because they would do it for somebody else, like a big, nice, extravagant birthday party that they'll throw for their friend.
Right. That is the women's psyche, right? Because they think, oh, I'm willing to do this and all this. That means other people have to do it for me because I'm willing. No, it doesn't work that way.
And so she'll be thinking, you're selfish for not doing this thing for me, and he'll be thinking, you're selfish for expecting that. Then they'll both equally think that the other one is ridiculous. Which is why women will brag about like a guy who's very thoughtful, and a guy will brag about a woman who knows when to leave him alone.
The issue is many of them with ridiculous expectations are too busy thinking about what a man should do for them to even consider what they should do for a man.
True.
All you have to do is simply ask them, how do they make their man happy? Or what do they bring to the table? And they'll look at you like you're speaking an alien language.
They actually look at you like all upset.
Person says maturity is realizing that in the Titanic film, Rose decides to throw a $250 million pendant in memory of an unemployed man she slept with only once away. A man who never even owned the necklace. She completely disregards the fact that the explorer who brought her to the wreck and built his entire career finding that necklace. Yet she held on to it for decades on the off chance she end up at the wreck site again, just to chuck it into the ocean for no good reason, and croaks in his bed. Then goes and waltzes past her husband in the afterlife to meet up with her 3-day fling. Meanwhile, she conveniently leaves out the part where she let Jack, the 3-day love of her life, freeze to death because she couldn't scoot over a bit on the giant door. Oh, and maybe, just maybe, her husband of many years might have liked to know she'd been hanging on to a $250 million necklace all that time. How about her granddaughter, who was caring for her, an early retirement fund? Anyone?
It is sad that we gloss over women horribleness.
The real villain of Titanic, ready for it? Not Cal, not even the iceberg. It was Rose.
Just demand equal opportunity, but not the same responsibility. Right! Men are literally trash, but women are also equal to men. Yes, exactly! Women are all victims of the patriarchy, so we should give women all the power. I've been saying this! Women are so oppressed. Women are so powerful. Exactly! Sex is powerful and important. Sex is casual and women relate to it in the same way that men do. It's so obvious! Feminism is about equality, except when men actually want equality, right?
Don't have a say in women's life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the fact that exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No! It means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
To objectify yourself in any way you want.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Yes, yes. And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do
It's also empowering to do whatever I want with my money.
it.
But isn't that like shaming your own customers?
No,
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
because it's my f***ing body. My body, my
I mean, you just look at her eyes, guys, and you can kind of tell she's a demon.
choice. My body, my choice.
You would think they would be able to notice the glaring contradictions and lack of congruency within their own statements.
Nope, I don't even think they listen to their own statements as it's coming out of their mouths.
Then you realize they're more interested in arguing than saying anything of real value.
True.
This is why no one takes them seriously.
That's why we tell you guys, don't argue with the women. If they actually want to have a conversation and debate, sure. But other than that,
Men's aging faces are considered dignified and sexy, and they have salt and pepper hair. When do you ever hear women described as having salt and pepper hair?
You know what? Women can do whatever they want to make themselves look better. What's wrong with
But there's
that?
a culture in thinking that that's what looks better specifically on women. We shoot men in high definition, and we make women airbrush like emojis. And so I don't like that. I don't want to have Botox. I don't want to have filler. I don't want to have a facelift. I'm enjoying my grey hairs.
Well, Jamila, you are sitting here with dyed hair and a pound of makeup on your face, preaching about being natural. That's silly, no?
I love how he superimposes them so perfectly.
Sex is the only agency women have. Agency
True.
in this context is a person's capacity to wield influence in their immediate environment. It's where the cliche of what do you bring to the table comes from. Women created that meme because when they date a man, they're essentially conducting a job interview to see what does this man bring to the table. Resources, stability, security, and so on. Women want to know such things because they instinctively understand they need men to survive. When women are asked the same question, however, it boils down to one thing. The woman brings herself to the table. Men don't need a woman's income. She offers no security or protection. And in short, the only thing a woman can offer a man is herself. Now, historically, this meant the woman brought the man herself as a loyal companion who would mother his children and take care of the domestic side of his life.
True.
In that arrangement, the woman brought sex, of course, but the sex was connected to her role as wife and mother.
Correct.
Thus, the woman's agency was what she provided as a wife and mother. Our current culture, however, has made marriage effectively obsolete, which strips away what a woman can bring to the table except for sex. And let's face it, not all men have ready access to sex, but most women are giving sex away like free samples at Costco. And this isn't a knock on women, but an observation on culture. When women can't offer loyal companionship, motherhood, and domestic management,
men walk away.
Because she's been the town bicycle who's convinced herself she doesn't need a man, sex is all that's left. So if sex is all a woman has to offer a man, why bother getting married? And let's be clear, I'm pro-marriage, but only to traditionally feminine women.
Agreed.
That means she brings to the table a degree of sexual purity, organic desire, and an agreeable nature. If she lacks any of those traits,
run!
She's not really worth marrying.
Understand? I work. I make my own money, first of all. So what you bring is just an addition to what I already have. No, because I make my own money.
So what?
So what do you mean, so what?
So should I
What do you
get
mean,
10K?
so-
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying,
need
why is
10K.
it an achievement that
It is
someone
an
is providing for
achievement.
themselves?
It is an achievement.
Huh.
Do you know why it's an achievement? Do you know why it's
Because
an
you
achievement?
can put food in your mouth and you can pay your rent. It's an achievement.
For myself.
But we are living, guys.
For myself. Yeah, we all do.
For myself.
So what?
I think me.
No, I'm asking, guys. So why is it I'm asking, why is it an achievement?
Stuff. Why do you wear suits everywhere? Every place you wear a suit.
Okay. Why do you wear that hair everywhere?
Oh my god! That was diabolical!
Change it
Different
up.
hairstyle.
Yeah, but it's still not your hair. Did I say something back?
I'm gonna have to use that from now on.
Is this guy, is he serious right now?
Being a WNBA player is the only career on earth.
Oh man. Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Where when they say, hey, I'm working really hard at my job and I'd like a raise, people are like, you!
Huddle around. Class is in session. I'm going to explain this like we are 5. The WNBA made $200 million. They spent $250 million. That means they lost $50 million. So the WNBA is the only job where you can lose tens of millions of dollars and the
still get paid.
Employees still get paid. That's why they can't have a raise. I hope this was helpful.
It's like women love to spout equal pay and we need to get paid more money, we need raises. But then when you explain to them or mansplain to them the logic of why that doesn't work, then we're just misogynist and sexist because we want to oppress women and keep them down. No, ladies, you literally don't make any money. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.